Oh, thank God. We got options. We got options on the first screen. You love to see it. Oh, there we go. Would you like to save these settings? Yeah, Xanadu is really the first one. I gave you me the eye. Yeah. Yeah, Xanadu next looks really fun. It's a really cool game, and it has like a much different vibe than a lot of Falcom games. So I've been wanting to play it for a really long time. Where the heck is Bear and? There we go. Yeah, Xanadu next. It just like looks really cool. Because a lot of, I mean, it looks like an older Falcom game. Because I feel like a lot of older Falcom games had a little bit more of that dark fantasy look. And newer ones are much more anime. There and breakfast. So I like that it kind of has that older look for Falcom. It's a lot darker, which is, ugh. That one was really hard for me to set up the controller on, though. Like the controller setup is not, it's not intuitive. So I that was one where I wanted to set a controller up, so I got it set up, but it took me a long time. But meant that I at least got to like mess around a little bit in the game, and that was pretty cool. But I'm excited to play it for real, for real. Look at this bear. Wait, can you see him? Oh, past my my antler's in the way. Look at this bear. He's so cozy. He's like the bear on the he's like the bear on the cozy time tee. Who has like the little sleepy hat on, sleepy time tee. That dude's cozy. Quite the chin he's got. Trick is to simply not play Falcom games. I like Falcom! I love Ys. I love Ys. I really like some of their more roguelike games, like Brandish. Like I really liked Brandish. I really like Falcom. It's just trails. That I'm like, what the fuck happened here? I really like the original Xanadu. Why can't I ever fall asleep on time? Oh, I have to use the word. I'm gonna be so tired tomorrow. Mom's gonna kill me. Hank's hands got very cold all of a sudden. His forehead felt heavy with a crushing pressure. A dark figure with glowing eyes stared from far away. Whoa. Bye, Corn! Weathered stones and dry wood surrounded it. Whoa. Suddenly, a blinding jolt of lightning illuminated the sky. Thunder cracked. A shriek pierced through the air. There was no one there. Everything fell dark and silent again, except for the rain. Forget I said anything. Sleep is overrated. Hello? I can't move. Do not. Don't what? See? Because that's already happening. Move. Can't do that either. WASD to move around. Oh. Well, that's convenient. Mind. You mean like an introspection thing? Look at this cute wiggle. Find. What am I finding? Bed. Bed. Consume bed. Is this a game about an insomniac bear? I respect that. Find breakfast. So, here we go. Sleep. Yeah, sure, I'll just take a nap in the deathbed. E to interact. Hi. Don't. Wait, does this game have controller? I don't know if it does. Didn't check. Wake. Look at how cute he is! That's it, no more dumplings before bed. Everyone is saying this. The third time, Hank! Wait, look at his mom's cute face. Uh-oh, better see what's up. Commit sleep. Look at me schmozy. What's this art style remind me of? It almost reminds me a little bit of Nobody Saves the World. Locked, presumably. Oh, so is this. Is the door? I'm up. I'm up. Well, aren't you a bag of bones? Skin and bones, gotta eat. Good to see hibernation hasn't kicked in yet. Can't call it that every time I get a little extra sleep. Besides what? Had a hard time sleeping. Too many thoughts. He's so cute! Well, that runs in the family. Have you tried thinking less? I haven't thought once. Gee, thanks, Mom. No, where's Annie? Oh, in her room with Will, probably. Should I go wake him up? Alright, honey. Here? Good. Get out! Look at Will's hat! Morning! Out! That's not very good morning of you. There's nothing good about being up this early. I don't smell any reasons to be up yet. What do you mean? I could smell them a mile away. Delightful, both of you. What's on the docket today, boss? Digging a new hole next to the other holes? Actually, Mom said she might let us cross the creek today and check under the bushes for mushrooms. What did I tell ya? I live for the hunt! How come we never get to do fun stuff anymore? Like a good old visit to the dumpster. We're not allowed past the fence anymore. Besides, there hasn't been any new garbage in months. Well, we won't find any garbage or shroomies in here. Let's go already. That's what I call mushrooms too. You're on his side now? It's morning, we're up. Let's go do stuff. They warn me betrayal never comes from your enemies. Get cracking. Hank, kids! Over here! Get your digging claws ready, here it comes. There's an eye on that tree. Hey, Ma! Morning, kids! Morning, Mrs. M. Ma'am. Did you sleep alright? As good as ever. Good enough. Whatever that means. Good. Today is a very special day. I need you to go on the hunt. Alright, point me to the hole. to black moss. What? What? I know I said no going past the fence, but you've all been so good, and I need your help. Ah, the bush around the tombstone is getting a little thick, and the flowers aren't in bloom anymore. So I'll need you to find me a bundle of alligator weed. Can't believe we get to leave this stinking place. I mean, adventure. Adventure! Anyway, Hank, you're in charge of this operation. Here, this is what I'm looking for. In fact, take the whole notebook so you don't forget. Awesome. But don't lose it again. I won't. He will. He will. Alright, you three, and remember, you're getting that bundle and straight back. Not one step further than the swamp. Yes, Ma. Where's the swamp? Oh, I think I see it on my... Just got the notebook, which is a collectible item. Collectibles are special items you unlock for your character that give you various perks. You can find your current unlocked collectibles in the character screen. You can now access the quest log from the menu bar. Shows your current quests, allows you to track them and find objectives using the arrows indicator. Quests which will lead you towards finishing the main story of the game will be flagged. Quest status icons will display over characters. Orange means available, blue means in progress, green means ready. Wakarimus. Oh yeah, I see the indicator on the HUD. I move by clicking? Not League of Legends here. Here we go. The three friends found themselves farther than they had ever gone before. Past the soothing meadows and the quiet streams of the thicket. Margaret wouldn't know, but this was not exactly their first adventure. Annie the Karelian dog. Brave but clumsy. Will, the poor Will. Grumpy on the outside, but surprisingly, even more so on the inside. And Hank the brown bear. Cheerful and curious, but maybe a little concerned about the promise he made back home. No, Mom, I'm definitely not gonna wander too far in an adventurous fashion. I promise. I like the art. Ah, thank you for the subscription. Alright, gang, spread out! Will is so tiny. Flightless birds don't know how good they have it. No one bothering them about not flying. I'm literally walking here. I'm walking here! Hope I sniff out something good today. Get the fuck out of my way, I'm walking here. Tire screech. What in the what? I heard it too. We'd better go. We haven't found the thing for your mom yet. Wait, look at her! Look at her eyes facing opposite directions. I'm with Hank. Let's see where that sound came from. That's not what I meant. We're going back. You know what? I bet it's a brand new garbage truck. Don't care. Mom said straight back. Let's go. She also said to get some gator weed. We haven't found any yet. Maybe there's some in the truck. No, come back! This man cannot control his squad. What is that? Like a eye thing that's sparkling? That's one big rock. Oh, huh. Guess I can't do anything with it yet. Keep schmoovin', keep schmoovin'. Timber Crossing. I was gonna say, this is like, yeah, this has some spoopy energy. Oh, is this gonna be my bed and breakfast? Is this a shark? You strike me as a real leave the gun, take the cannoli kind of guy. What? Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Grab opportunity by the throat and show it who's boss. The strange shark had a shiny, bouncy exterior and wore cool sunglasses. A little gray speaker box was strapped to his neck, blurting out nonsense. It reminded Hank of Will's TV. Next to it, a little car had a big advert for something called Pond Voyage. Like Bon Voyage, Pond Voyage. Nothing weird about it at all. I trust him. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Grab opportunity by the throat and show it who's boss. Hello. Be part of the next exciting experience, enticing escape, electrifying enterprise. Someone in there? You there, fine gentleman in the orange coat. I am pretty gentle. How would you like to own the next minor share in the next major maneuver? Well, I'm not into anything major, but I do like sharing. And I must reiterate, the share is very minor, oh no. What do we get to share again? Very, very minor. How exactly? Look at his math lady. His math lady symbols. En Voyage is a multinational, multi-layered, multi-year friend corporation. Multi-level? Multi-marketing? What the? Offering secured touristry adjacent goods and services in exchange for valuable personal collateral. You lost me. Don't think he ever had me to begin with. Just bring your old useless, priceless family jewelry or expensive heirloom of choice and we'll give you a 1 to 3 day all-inclusive voucher for the vacation of a lifetime. Sorry, buddy. I don't have anything expensive or a heirloom. En Voyage is also on the lookout for brand new ventures and locations. Why does he keep saying it like that? For its millions of customers all around the valley. We will take any location or premises, no matter how run down or decrepit, to offer our very human patrons the holidays they deserve. Wait, for humans? To live here? I don't think anyone wants to live here. They're just tourists. I've seen this before. The humans wander around where Shark Boy tells them. Then they stare at the trees and try to forget whatever they're running from. I read it in a magazine. Humans are whack. If you or a friend of a friend would like to offer your home or house to become a Pond Voyage premium premises by restoring, repairing, redecorating, and bringing it up to a minimum standard which frankly no one enforces. And drastically, parentheses barely, alter your monthly income. Simply press the green button under my gullet and a representative will get in touch. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what he just said. I heard that shark right. I'm pretty sure it wants to give us money. Human grade, primo quality, shiny money. All I heard was that humans are coming back. Well, the money has to get here somehow. Humans. I've barely seen one in months. And that's more than enough. Hello? Don't you see what this means? With your oddly alarming strength, my foolproof understanding of all things, and Spoilsport's cheerful attitude. I am cheerful. I just don't care for him, that's all. We stand to make a boatload of cash. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what you just said. Human back, money, give, good. I'm gonna be honest. It's anything other than good. Look, just go tell the shark we're in. We'll just use any broken down shed. They're all abandoned anyway. Go push the green button. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Grab opportunity by the throat and show it who's boss. Press the green button or walk away. We gotta... Oh, there we go. Gotta press the green button. Hello again. Congratulations, you have been automatically entered into a standard legally binding agreement by using your fingerprint identification data from the local police department. Do bears have fingerprints? Welcome to the family. Error unknown pattern. Name suits you. You are now contractually obligated to provide your premium property details in the next 3 business days. Simply press the green button under my gullet when the premises are ready to accept our first guest. Alright, who knows anything about human houses? Well, I used to look at the pictures of the houses in the magazines we found. Could the humans maybe just live under a bus? No, I don't think that cuts it. They're fragile and get scared easily. Sounds familiar. I think I know a thing or two about making a place cozy. Look at his face. And I do not get scared that easily. Yeah, but I think we need help too. We should go find Tony. Yo, Tony. I really don't think we should bother him. He won't mind. Besides, I think he'll enjoy the company. I don't even know where he is these days. Doubt he ever left Sawdust. Go see if you can sniff him out and tell him we need his master woodwork skills. Yo, woodworking? That'll get him going. Oh, tutorial. Visibility. Then the adventure mode menu, you have 2 additional options. If you're not a fan of the dark, after midnight you can sleep until the following morning. This also advances time. And if you'd like to see inside of most buildings, you can lower the roof and walls. Oh. It wants me to go this way. Can this be my bed and breakfast? I'm just gonna creep. Look through the window. A little help. Find Tony the Beaver inside. Oh, he's a beaver. Yo, Tony. Better have a poorly written out New York accent or I will riot. Maple's new house preview. Oh, so this must just be like a you can look at it. Why not simply punch the trees? There he is. Oh my god, look at this guy. By God, a bear! One thing I wanted to do is I was trying to like build the layout of my new house in House Flipper because I wanted to use that to kind of preview like different furniture setups in certain rooms. But I couldn't find a house where the layout, like, is similar. But I was like, I still wanna, I wish they had, like, a free build area. I feel like that wouldn't be that hard to implement. Just free build and just do whatever you want. Like a sandbox area, kind of. By God, a bear! Just use The Sims. What was the most recent Sims game? Was it 4? I don't keep up with The Sims. Just me, sir. Hank from the Thicket. Oh goodness, you can talk? I'm just yanking your tail, boy. How's your mother? She's great. Listen, I wanted to ask if you could help us. We've gotta... Help? Why didn't you say so? What do you need? A stack of birch? Didn't they make 4 free to play recently? Wait, did they? I might actually download that if I have the space. Well, actually, my friends and I were wondering. An oak spoon? Oh, I think Margaret would love that. Has anyone taught you how to saw yet? No, there's this shark in Timber Crossing. Oh, a redwood plaque for your fish. Says he's bringing humans to the valley. Oh. Well. We haven't seen those in a while, have we? What could I possibly have to do with that? How much do you know about building things? For humans, I mean. Well, as you know, as you of course know, everything people make is perfect. When I took over the mill here, I found all these papers and schematics. Felt like stumbling upon artifacts. Never thought wood could take so many shapes. Look here. Elaborate contours, knotty frames, perfect angles. Clearly only an incredible being could come up with all this. Whoa. Can you make all that? Oh, anyone can. It's quite simple once you figure out how to read these things. Would you like me to teach you? Yes. Well, I was hoping you could help us fix up this old shack in Timber Crossing. Oh. How wonderful. We'll need my backsaw, mallet, a ladder, and a couple stacks of pine. Fetch those for me, will you? The bright yellow ones. They're all yellow. Can interact with materials in the world to loot their contents. Press E again when in the container screen to take everything inside it quickly. You can also split stacks for multiple items. Scavenging is one of the main ways for you to obtain materials. Certain materials will respawn periodically in expected locations. Wood will be found near trees, stone and marble near rocks, junk around the garbage dump, and so on. Store any extra materials in the stash near the Palm Voyage car in each area. They've got multiple cars. Gotta get these plywood planks for Tony. Yo, Tony! Hey, Tony! Oh yeah, so I can just scavenge. Take all. Oh! Wood pile. Lumber pile. I saw something bright yellow down here. Oh, it must just be too thicket. Wood pile. Just leaving a lot of wood piles around here. I wonder if I need to sleep. If it's like a Story of Seasons or Rune Factory situation. Where if I like stay up too many days in a row, I can just collapse. Yeah, finally the woodworking stream. Wonder where a tree this big could fit. What? If it's anything like real life, you don't need to sleep. That's true. So true. I had one of those nights last night where I just kept waking up and thinking it was a different time than it was. So when I originally woke up, I thought it was like... it was like coming up on stream time and I got really nervous. And then I looked at the clock and it was like 6:30 in the morning and I was like, oh, well, I guess that's okay. So I went back to bed and then I woke up again and was like, oh, I've definitely missed my stream this time. And then I looked at the clock again and it was like 8 and I was like, wait, that felt like I slept a million years and only like an hour and a half has passed. I think he only wanted me to get like a few piles of plywood, but I figure if I can stock up now. Yeah, I just kept waking up and thinking it was much later than it was, and then going back to bed. And then waking up again and thinking it was, again, that I had slept way longer than I had. I think I'm probably just a little wired from all of the, Oh, here we go. I think I'm probably just a little wired from all of the things I'm thinking about when it comes to moving and such. Got you so much plywood, dude. So did you find all the wood? Yep, got it right here. Grand, perfect, you're doing such a great job. Oh, thanks, I just picked it up off the ground. Amazing! Now I'm headed to Timber Crossing, I'll see you there. How much plywood do I still have? Wait, how much my inventory? No walls, hide walls, oh, inventory. Oh yeah, I got plywood. I wonder if I'll be able to build up like all of these kind of broken down buildings. Kind of create like a little tourism area. Ugh. Shark guy? Where's— oh, there he is. Yo, Tony! Yo, Tone! Yes, all that is wonderful. And we're gonna use this old shed. Haven't seen a human claim it in years. Ah yes, this'll do nicely. Look who decided to finally show up. As I was telling your friend here, the wood you brought ought to be enough. I'll get started on this first. You'll have to clean up the shed of all the garbage. I think I can do that. Ooh. And I can keep the garbage. Or not. Oh yeah, it's going into valuables, so I wonder if that's gonna just turn into shmoney later. That good? Oh, that's garbage. Garbage. Free wood! Did you clean up the shed? Yep. Great! Now we'll have to use this old workbench. The what? Well, you can't hammer a nail in thin air, you need someplace to make it work. The table next to the tree, Hank. Grab some wood, put it back together while I tidy up the place. Repairable objects. Oh, sorry. Ah, my neck! Ugh, just cracked really badly. You can repair various objects in the world by gathering their required materials. Workbenches will allow you to build and craft in that area. Hydrate, it's probably so you need a crafting table like in Minecraft. The only thing I know about Minecraft. Monuments will improve the status of the area and attract more guests. Ah, so you can repair the buildings. Passages will be cleared and bridges will be repaired to allow access. Repair the workbench next to the Dinky Shed. Is that the name of my my bed and breakfast? The Dinky Shed? I know that you have to mine and you have to craft. I only need 3 pine wood planks for this bad boy. No problem. Wait, did I not? Do I need to... Oh. Confirm. Did I hit back? Can now be used to build rooms and craft furniture. Gosh. Oh look, more free wood. Yeah. Did you get that workbench fixed? Like brand spanking new. It's good. Enough. Thanks. Excuse me. Oh, look at him go. Oh, he's schmoving. Ah! Look at his hammering. Excuse me. You have plenty of time to get better. Now humans got over the cold stone... Now, humans got over the cold stone floors and itchy hay a while ago. My brain immediately went cold stone, and I was like, yo, we're building a cold stone? They would much rather sleep on a clean, soft, springy surface. Here. This is none of those things, but it'll do. Bon Voyage has new items available. Visit the shop to find new items available for purchase. You've unlocked a new crafting recipe, shabby pallet bed recipe. Go make one at the workbench. Cold stone sounds good. I know, right? I've actually been like craving. So I tried to get ice cream yesterday. I kind of went on like a voyage, a pond voyage, you could say, yesterday. I thought he was trash. There you go. Popping a cold one at Cold Stones. Yeah, I went on a pond voyage yesterday. Oh, I love these types of games, actually. Where you, like, build up stuff using materials you find. Oh, no. So I went around and I was, like, I was checking out different shops that I've wanted to check out since I moved here, but just never had the chance. So I went and I was checking out some shops, and there was this like cute local ice cream place, and I kind of wanted to get ice cream there, but then when I went in, the line was super long and it was getting kind of close to dinner time, so I decided not to. But I'll probably go back again to try it. But the thing is that like I'm pretty lactose intolerant. It doesn't really stop me because I'm able just discovering addictions today. Well, it's good because it's all PC games that actually run on my laptop. So it'll be good because I'm really only gonna have access to like my Switch, my handhelds, and my laptop. So need to build up my portable library for when I'm staying at Mama and Papa Moose's. Yeah, I'm pretty lactose intolerant, but it doesn't really stop me. So I still eat a lot of... I love pizza, and I love ice cream. I love smoothies. Though I know not all smoothies have milk in them, or you can sub in, like, almond milk and stuff like that. Like, I really like milk, and stuff that's made of milk. And so... but I've been trying to get better about it, because I know that I'm always going to suffer whenever I go and have ice cream or something. So I've been trying to kind of swap myself over to angling more for like frozen yogurt or like non-dairy based frozen stuff, so like Italian ice or I forget, is it gelato or sorbet that doesn't have? I know one of them has milk and the other one doesn't, but I can't remember. Maybe it's sorbet that doesn't have it. Yeah, so I've been trying to, yeah, sorbet. So I've been trying to go for more like sorbet type stuff. Like if I'm out with friends and they want to go to an ice cream place, I've been trying to go for like the sorbets that the place has instead of the ice cream, just so that I won't, like, hours later just be like in severe pain. But it's kind of hard. And so when I was looking up places with sorbet or like dairy-free ice creams, Cold Stone did pop up on the list, like the one that's kind of like near me. It's not super close to me, but it's like in like a shopping place that I could go to if I wanted to go for a bit of a drive. And so I was thinking of going and seeing if Cold Stone actually did have the dairy-free stuff, but I don't know if they do. So if anybody has any insight, I think my options were like Cold Stone, Ben and Jerry's. I think there was, I can't remember. There was another, I don't think it was Baskin Robbins. There was another one though that was like one of the big names. But if anybody knows which of the big name ice cream places have like dairy-free or sorbet versions, I'm trying to listen to my body more while not giving up my love of delicious frozen treats. Once repaired, the workbench is used to craft and place objects as well as build rooms. To craft functional furniture, use the workbench and enter the crafting menu. Functional objects are specific to room types and are crafted from materials. Just buy dairy-free from Walmart. I actually do. So I buy there are these frozen like Greek yogurt snacks that I really like. And I can't remember if I think if they have dairy, it's like a much smaller amount than ice cream. I mean, it's Greek yogurt, so I think there is dairy, but it's like not as an oppressive amount as dairy, and there's not as much sugar or anything else like that. It's a lot more, it's like a healthier option. So I buy Greek yogurt pops sometimes. Especially in the summer, when I want like a summery treat. But I want shop options, because sometimes when I'm like with my friends and they're like, oh, it's really hot today, let's go get ice cream together. I always feel like I have to make like a game time decision. Beds give comfort and belong in bedrooms. Toilets give hygiene and belong in bathrooms, etc. Once you're done, exit build mode by using the exit button. Learn new blueprints from quests or by buying them and interacting with them to learn the recipes. Buy more blueprints at the Pawn Voyage shop as they become available. Yeah, there we go. Have you ever tried? It's Lactaid. Lactaid are the pills. And yeah, I've tried them before and they do help, but like, I'd have to carry them around with me. But maybe that's not such a bad idea. The thing is that I've tried to stop carrying purses. I used a purse a lot when I was probably like over 5 years ago. I used purses more. And purses are really convenient because, like they can carry a lot of your shit. So I would always have like my wallet, and then obviously like my phone, and sometimes kind of stuff that I might need while I'm out. Like sometimes I'd have like some hand lotion in there, or hand sanitizer, or like a hairbrush, just like anything that you'd need. And it was good, but then I started kind of noticing over time that even though it was nice to have all of these things, it was also kind of a pain in the ass. Because if I went somewhere where there wasn't a good place to like put my purse, it was kind of nerve-wracking having to keep an eye on it. Like if I went to a restaurant wasn't so bad because you can usually like kind of put it down under your chair. But if you're at like a bar, there's not really a good place to put it, especially if the seats are really high. So you kind of wind up hanging it off the back of your chair, and then you're kind of looking to make sure that nobody's, you know, being weird with it while you're not looking at it, and it's probably less of a problem than I'm making it out to be. But the amount of times that I went somewhere with a purse and then was kind of like nervous trying to keep an eye on it and basically manage it, and I was like, I don't even use most of these things most of the time. Like, it's nice to have access to, you know, hand sanitizer or a hairbrush or something. But I feel like the amount of times that I'm instead trying to keep an eye on my purse and make sure it doesn't get messed with was greater than the amount of times that I needed to use a hairbrush in the heat of the moment or something. So I just kind of stopped using purses. And now when I go out, I generally just bring my wallet and my phone and nothing else. And obviously in the winter, it's really easy to put those in a big jacket. Big jacket pockets. It's a little more annoying in the summer, especially if it's really hot, and then I just hold them in my hands, and it's really not that big a deal. But yeah, it's just like, it's something that's a situation where, yeah, if I had a purse, and like, yeah, I could probably put it in a jacket pocket, but in the summer, which is probably, I'd argue, where I'm eating more dairy stuff, I would just have to, I don't know where I would keep them. Slip them into my wallet or something. But if I still carried a purse, I would definitely carry them. It just became like, and I think it was probably actually a bigger issue before COVID, because I went to more big gatherings. Like concerts and shows and get like big gatherings and things like that. And I don't do those as much anymore, so maybe a purse would actually not be as annoying. Because that was the other thing, is whenever you go to any kind of event or basically any place that you have to buy tickets to go to, they check your purse. Like, you go in and they leaf through your stuff and make sure you're not carrying in like knives or something. And that got really annoying to me too, and I was like, God, it would be so much nicer if I just didn't have this. But I don't really do stuff like that so much anymore. Now usually when I go out, I'm going mostly to places I don't think it would be as big of a deal, so maybe I should just get used to using purses again. Carry some Lactaid. Carry a taser. Carry a taser to use on myself when I want too much dairy. Shabby pallet bed. So I just go like, oh! And then I use this to exit. Are you able to make that bed? Yep, got it right here. Yeah, see, my convention strategy for the last, like, little bit that I've started going to conventions again is, like, if you're going with a group of people, you should pick one person to consolidate all of the stuff on. Not, like, even one person, but just everybody consolidate into one bag. So if, like, everybody has stuff that they want to bring, just put it all in one bag so that when you get checked, only one person has to go through the bag check and everybody else can scoot through, so it's a lot faster. And then just as the day goes on, you can kind of pass the bag around. If people get tired, just hand it off to the next person, because that way you're not constantly like keeping track of that many bags. Like, you have a lot of eyes on one bag. That's been my strategy. Didn't think it could look worse than the schematics, but here we are. Oh, I mean, excellent. You're doing so well. Better than mine back home. That's just sad. Well, hurry along and put it to good use. Make a bedroom and put the bed in it. I have to go build a bedroom. Yeah. I mean, I have really cute purses too. That's the thing, is I have, what's the company? Is it ThinkGeek? I actually have one of their purses, and it's really nice quality. It's like shockingly nice quality. And it has, the design looks like a Louis Vuitton bag. It has like the white outside and the beige, like, accents and handles. And then it has kind of, on the white ones, it would be these almost like pastel colored Louis Vuitton symbols, but on mine, it's a bunch of game related icons. It's these like pastel little pixel swords and pixel shields and pixel potions and stuff like that, and pixel hearts. It's really cute. So from far away, it looks like an old Louis Vuitton bag. And then from up close, you're like, oh, it's just like a nerdy Louis Vuitton lookalike. I think I've told this story before, but I actually wore it when I went to, I think it was a League of Legends event. They were holding a League of Legends event where I was living at the time, and a friend of mine was like, "Oh, I really want to go and see this in person." And I was like, "Yeah, like, let's go, man." So we went, and I was wearing it, and I got on the escalator, and some guy got on behind me. And we're going up the escalator, and like I had people in front of me, so I couldn't really get away from him. And he tapped me on the shoulder, and I was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "From far away." And I looked at your bag, and I was like, "Oh, she's one of those girls." And I just thought that you were probably a huge bitch, but now that I'm up close and can see your bag, I realize you're cool. And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, why would I be a bitch based on the bag that I'm carrying? It was so weird. I just looked at him and I went, "Oh." Oh, later, Gazer. Think he got bought by GameStop? Huh. I didn't know that. Though I guess that kind of makes sense with like the direction GameStop was trying to go. The LOL community that was 100% flirting? Yeah, probably. I just disengaged as fast as possible. I was like, we gotta get out of here. It was so bizarre. Wait, I want to show. Let me build my room. I want to show you guys the purse. It's really cute. I really like it. I build a room. Furniture items, quest items, fuel. Oh, cooking. Oh, no. Oh, that's just my inventory. Crafting. Functional furniture, decorative items. You consider building your house in The Sims? Let me look at the size of The Sims. later. If it is free to play, maybe I'll build it in there so I can help me like lay out some stuff. Oh, they literally gave me a tutorial. Use the workbench to build and edit rooms within the cabins of your resorts. Access build mode. I'm an idiot. And pick a room type from the list. Some resorts only support a limited number of room types. Draw the footprint of the room until you reach the minimum required size at least. You can add or remove tiles using the plus and minus tile buttons. Every room requires a door to function, but a room can have multiple doors. Add more with the Add Doors button. Rooms will also require mandatory objects in order to function. While in build mode, grab furniture from your inventory and place it in your cabins. You can rotate any piece of furniture before you place it using R. Confirm building the room by clicking the check mark. Make sure it's not overlapping anything. Edit or delete rooms in build mode by selecting one and using the room panel buttons. Maple user action to disengage and all her movement to get out of there. Yeah, I was like, this is so like weird and uncomfortable. Minimum size is 2 by 3. By 3? Like this? Oh, that is the smallest bedroom. Maybe I should have made it bigger. That's fine. Starting out. Can't make them too fancy, you know? The bed. I just need to click it? Oh. Thought I'd drag it. Move the door. It's like, that feels like uncomfortably in front of the bed. There. Cha-ching! Nice. Dinky shed. So were you able to make that bedroom? Yes sir, stains and all. Brilliant, I almost prefer it to the dead tree I used to sleep in. You encourage weird. Alright now, this is the most important step. Humans always need to feed their false sense of superiority by having someone around that they can look down on. You sure seem to know a lot about that. So we're gonna need to make them feel welcome by putting down a little table at the front of the house that tells them where to go. And a little black book to keep the records for the shark. Ah yes, here's how you make it. Quite straightforward, really. You've unlocked a new crafting recipe, front desk recipe. After you've made it, just put it down in the shed and then it's time to rake in the dough. Wakarimasu. So wanna... There we go, front desk recipe. Plonk it down. Oh, placing objects. While in build mode, you can always place furniture objects freely without having to build a room first. Use the inventory button, then select and place down any objects you've crafted or bought. Decorative only items can be placed anywhere in a resort. Room-specific items can only be placed in their room type. Okie dokie. So like so. There we go. Where do we want to put it? Can we... Oh, I can rotate it, right? Which is the front-facing way? I can probably move it afterwards. Does that look like the front? I want it to be like on the left when they come in. That looks right. I think. Did you place the front desk? Yep, it's in there. That looks good. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a natural, Hank. Such a fast learner. It's not that great. It took me forever and there's barely anything in there. Are they even gonna like it? You sure know how to take... Okay. A compliment! Oh, sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Go talk to Sharky Boy. Tell him we got his joint ready. Arigato. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Grab opportunity by the throat and show it to his boss. Press the green button. We'd like to have some humans over. Congratulations, your premium property is now listed on the network. The time had come to unleash something both intriguing and unfortunate on Silver Valley. Oh no. People. These dewy, mostly hairless creatures are a controversial topic in the neighborhood. Some thought they were godly beings, forging the world with their magic and machines. Mostly because they left behind food and other stuff that animals liked. Others would throw a fit of rage, calling them unqualified harbingers of doom. A bit dramatic, if you ask Tank. All he knew for sure was what his mom always said. Keep your distance. So much for that. Oh god. Congratulations, your premium property is now listed on the network. You can now start earning hardly life-changing income. Simply accept your first guest through your front desk and give them the experience of a lifetime. The front desk can be used to manage your resorts. Oh. Phone. Behave if I plug you back in. Dinky oh yeah, they have a bunch of places. Details. Guest requests. Eldred Mario. What kind of name? Oh, so you can assign him to, he'll arrive tomorrow morning. Oh, and they leave reviews. A resort overview panel will show all the active resorts you've discovered. Each resort will display its available bedrooms, guest requests, and reviews. Bedrooms you've built will be listed with their current vacancy status and scores. Every morning, new guests will request to stay at your resorts. You have to accept them and assign them to rooms. Depending on the resort, each guest will have demands for their room. Use the accept button to accept a guest request. Assign the guest to a bedroom for their stay. Try to match the bedroom scores to the guest demands for better reviews and payout. You can get more guest requests per day in an area by repairing monuments. While you are off on an adventure in another location, your resorts will still run. Meet and greet. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Got a human on the way. Congratulations, you're now on your way to financial independence. In actuality, you are much, much closer to financial ruin. But you have a head start, and that probably means something. In any case, make sure you keep up with guest demands as they tend to become pickier and pickier. Sadly, an issue that technology hasn't been able to solve yet. Oh. Is that a new quest? Alert, alert! Looks like your premium property is lacking in the old P department. Hey, I don't... Prestige! Wow. That means that the decoration levels of your property aren't up to our low standards. It is ugly. But it looks just like my room. In order to attract more lucrative guests, just make your properties more appealing. By adding non-essential ornamental furniture and knickknacks. Guests go crazy for knickknacks. What an uncomfortable sentence. Raise the property prestige level to a satisfying degree before returning. Oh, so prestige is the sum of all decoration scores across the resort. Your resort's prestige score can be found in the resort overview panel. Increase prestige by increasing the amount of decoration in your cabin. Most objects have a decoration score, either positive or negative. Negative? Why would you want to... Maybe they have other uses? Get the Dinky Shed Prestige to level 2. So what can I... Decorative items? I don't know if I have any recipes for decorative items. Maybe I have to buy the blueprints from the from Pawn Voyage. Or maybe I have to fix up some stuff? I don't have blueprints that I need. Oh, not the stash. Here we go, blueprints. En voyage. Simple wardrobe recipe. Shabby wooden bed recipe. Wooden footrest recipe. Cha-ching! I already have a bed, so I'll get the other two first. I'm doing good. I'm just sampling games today. Oh, selected now. Oh, I might be able to afford the other one now. I'm just sampling games, having a relaxing Saturday. Oh, I can't. Oh, I see. Valuables and coins are different. I see. But I have to interact with it to learn it, right? Oh. Unlocked new crafting recipe. I have to right click on them. So now, should be able to craft a wooden wardrobe and a wooden footrest. Oh. But the wardrobe, is that gonna fit? It's not gonna fit in my tiny little bedroom. Oh, but it has to go in the bedroom. What about the footrest? There you go. Maybe I should build another bedroom? Oops. Oh, I don't think I can afford to build another bedroom. Can I sell my valuables, maybe? How many bedrooms does one B&B need? I mean, I assume more than one. Can I sell to Pawn Voyage? Where's my valuable? Maybe somebody else. Help. Tree falls in the woods, doesn't make a sound. Yes, it does, and I always recommend lumbar support for serious injury. Lumbar support? Let's see, I need... How do I get more coins? Maybe I just have to wait until that guy comes tomorrow and then he'll pay me. He'll pay me and then I can use his money to continue upgrading my resort. I getcha. Should have made that room a little bigger. I'm a fool. But I mean, I just figure the smaller I make it, the more bedrooms I can fit. I'm like a modern day air travel company. This is cute. I like this. This is again another type of game that I'll absolutely get super addicted to. So I'm going to do Xanadu next. I have to make sure my controller is still working. Yeah, I was gonna say the characters are completely like, oh yeah, I guess Mama Bear's somewhere. Unbearable. Maple gonna charge for towels. Get the Xanadu next open. Hey, Xanadu next. Launch controller layout tool. Okay, controller should be set up. I think I got it set up the right way before. Game capture. Xanadu next. Why is it so big? Isn't Xanadu next also from like 2000? I think it's from I don't know what year it came out actually. I will take a break for a second to grab more hydration. Brr, brr, brr. Yep. Roller. Yeah. All right. What the f- How the fuck am I supposed to read all that? Xanadu next. Immediately my controller isn't working. Let's go! I like the music. Let me see if I can get the controller fixed real fast. This is definitely a game I'd like to play with controller. Launch controller layout tool.